feels like it was just yesterday. I was sitting there with my grandfather playing Commodore 64, playing on Microsoft 3.1. I think I was about every bit of 5 or 6 years old at the time. That's where I really developed my passion for not only personal computers, but for video games and just technology in general. My name is Anthony Wilson, and just a few years later, I turned that passion into reality for me and into a career. After high school, I decided that I wanted to serve my country, and I joined the United States Marine Corps in 2006. And just shortly after boot camp, I went to school for electro optical ordnance repair. Now, as an electro optical ordnance repairman, I would fix laser guidance systems, night vision, thermal vision scopes, things like that. Anything that applies to the direction of fire, and from small infantry weapon scopes on up to the M1 Abrams tank. Now, I know it doesn't sound like your typical Marine, running into the battlefield with his rifle, but I had a really highly critical job, and it required me to go through a year of schooling. I had to have a secret clearance, so you could say I had a pretty important job in the grand scheme of things. In 2009, I deployed to Afghanistan, and I was able to provide high level mission support for some of the infantry units down there during that time. Some of you may remember what was going on during that time. It was quite a step forward in the war on terrorism. So let's jump forward to 2011. I'm no longer on active duty in the Marine Corps. I got picked up by a company called Schlumberger. Some of you may recognize the name as being one of the biggest oilfield service companies to exist, alongside Halliburton, Baker Hughes, things like that. They sent me to their trade engineer school for wireline services, learn to acquire mission critical data from oil wells and supply that to the oil companies so that they could analyze it and make the best decision on oil production. During this time, I also attended Full Sail University and acquired my Bachelor of Science degree in Information Technology. It was something I wanted to do to kind of seal the deal, so to speak, in order to make myself more marketable in the technology world. With all this experience and education, I bring to the table a high level of professionalism and integrity. And that's where I see myself being a great addition to the team over at Dell. Being a technical support engineer, I can take the same experience and skills as I did supplying support to infantry units in Afghanistan and to provide data to high level clients in the oil and gas industry. I want to take that to the next level, just like Dell has always done throughout the years. Being part of the team at Dell will not only check the box in one of my lifelong goals, but also it will feed my passion. And that's what it's all about at the end of the day. Do something you're passionate about. And that's what I see myself doing, helping businesses and people achieve their technology goals.